Hello again and welcome back to NinjaPipe YouTube. Today we'll be having a look at how you can use NinjaPipe to design your own custom forms. Let's go ahead and create a new form before we get started. Once done, you should be greeted with a form designer page that looks like this. The NinjaPipe Form Builder is an ever-expanding feature that you can use to collect form responses for different purposes in your business. To your left is where you can add as many questions of different types to match your use cases. With a variety of question types with more being added by our team, you should be able to collect any type of data from your form visitors. To your right is your Properties pane, where you can change the question settings. To your top is your form actions, which we will explore in a bit as well. With any question you add to your form, you can change the title and description in the middle, just like this. Let's start by adding an email control to your form. Go ahead and edit the title and description as well. Keep in mind that having a description is a great way to add more details to your questions and prompts better responses from your visitors. You can also make your questions optional or required, depending on your use case. Now, let's add in another question to collect the name from your form visitors. Next, let's add a phone number control to collect phone numbers from your form visitors. This comes with a country code selector and a phone number validator to make sure that your form responses are well formatted. All done. Now let's add a file upload control, which allows your form visitors to upload files with the rest of their responses. These will be stored securely and viewed anytime by you and your team. You can also rearrange your question order by dragging them from the sorting handle. From the Properties pane, you can delete your questions as well. Once you are ready, you can hit Save Draft anytime to save a draft version of your form. Notice how you now switched from the live version of the form to draft. This means any change you save here will be saved in the draft version instead of the live version. This way you can make changes to a new version while your live form is gathering responses. Click on Preview Draft to view your current form anytime. This way you can fill it in and see what your form looks like. Email and other similar fields come with inbuilt validation to ensure correct formatting in your responses. As I mentioned earlier, phone controls come with a phone code picker and a validator as well. Go ahead and fill these out and hit Submit. Back in your form builder, if you look to your bottom right, you'll notice a couple of buttons. You can view your form's responses, view stats regarding your form, or add a Google Analytics tracking code if you want real-time data on your forms. Click on Draft History to view all your saved drafts. Notice how you can have multiple versions of your form at the same time. This allows you to have a backlog of updates you've made to your form. Now let's add a few more question types to our form. Let's add a multiple choice control to our form. Go ahead and type in all your choices that this question should prompt your form visitor. You can add as many as you want. With a multiple choice control, you can even decide to make it single choice if you wish to. You can select an appropriate choice limit and toggle on an Other field, which allows your form visitors to type their own choice. Next, let's add a drop-down selection question. Once added, click on Edit Options to add as many options as you want. Add one option each line and they will be added to your drop-down control. The drop-down will also show you a little preview of all your options and how your form visitor will see them. Perfect. Let's go ahead and try an address picker question. This question type will allow your form visitors to type in an address or a place, and our built-in Google Maps integration will suggest addresses and places and autofill it. Next, let's try a rating question. This allows your form visitors to pick a star rating. This is great if you want to collect a rating review for surveys and experience forms. When you are ready to publish your draft to the live version of your form, hit Publish and it'll ask you if you'd like to overwrite your live form with your new changes. Don't worry, you can always restore any draft as long as you have saved it before. Go ahead and check out all your new questions in your live form and submit it. Your new form response will be waiting for you if you head back and click on the Form Responses button. Now it's time to customize your form. If you click the Settings button from the top action bar, you can customize the form URL, the text in the submission screen, which includes the headings and subheadings and even the text on the submission button. You can also customize the color scheme of your form, which changes the button styling and more. Notice how you can also change the form style between multi-step and single page. Multi-step renders all your questions in a step-by-step format. Single page renders all your questions in one page. You can also further customize by changing the cover banner or even upload your own cover banner for your form. There are many other options, so feel free to explore them further. If you hit save and go back to your form preview and refresh the page, the changes are instantly reflected on your form. If you want to directly make changes to your live version of the form, you can switch to the Live tab and make changes as well. It's always recommended to maintain drafts and publish them instead, which gives you a history of changes to safely restore anytime. Now let's explore how you can share your newly designed form. You can copy the form link or directly share it to different social networks as well. You can also embed this in your web pages by copying the embed code and pasting the HTML in your websites. And that's it for the basics. Feel free to explore the Form Designer even more to create simple and elegant forms to collect responses for any purpose in your business. Don't forget to subscribe to the NinjaPipe YouTube channel for more in-depth tutorials.